Voyant Tools is a text analysis tool that runs entirely in your browser. There is nothing to install. Load your texts, and you can explore word frequencies and contexts right away. In the box at the center of the page, shown here in the Japanese interface, you can paste the text itself or the URLs of publicly available files. In this demo, we will load 3 years of a diary encoded in TEI using URLs. We paste 3 URLs into the input box, 1 per line. Each URL becomes 1 document, so the 3 years from 1887 to 1889 will be loaded as 3 separate documents. Once the URLs are in place, we click the button at the bottom right. In the English interface, this button is labeled Reveal. The corpus has been created, and the default analysis screen opens with 5 panels. The TEI tags are handled automatically, so only the body text is analyzed. At the top left is cirrus, the word cloud. The more frequent a word, the larger it appears. Right now, Japanese grammatical particles such as ta and ti dominate the view. We will fix that in a later chapter. The panel at the top center is the reader. You can scroll through and read the diary text itself. At the top right is trends. It plots word frequencies as line charts across the documents. At the bottom left is the corpus summary. It reports 3 documents and roughly 21,000 words in total, confirming that the 3 years of the diary were loaded as 3 documents. At the bottom right is context. Pick a word, and it lists every occurrence together with the words around it. With this, we have a corpus ready for analysis. The word cloud is dominated by words like ta and ti that appear in large numbers in any Japanese text. To bring the meaningful words forward, we set up stopwords, words excluded from the analysis. Hovering over the header of the cirrus panel reveals a row of small icons. Clicking the slider-shaped options icon opens the settings dialog. We open the stopwords drop-down and choose the Japanese list. The standard Japanese list covers particles, pronouns, and similar words. Some words slip through, though, so we add our own via Edit List. The edit screen lists 1 word per line. Here we add words such as ta, ti, and da that remain near the top of the frequency ranking. Saving registers the edited words as a custom list. We make sure they apply globally, checkbox is ticked, and press confirm. The same setting is now applied to every panel. The word cloud updates and content words, lecture, manuscript, hongo, become visible. Words derived from dates, such as Meiji and 20, still remain. That is simply the nature of a diary. How far to filter such words is itself part of your research question. Now, let us look at relations between words. The stopwords we configured in the previous chapter are still in effect. In the bottom right panel, we click the tab called Collocates. A table appears with 3 columns: the term, its collocate, a word appearing near it, and the number of times they occur together. By default, near means within 5 words on either side. In the search box at the bottom, we type the name of a person who appears throughout the diary, Sakakibara Kyohei, to narrow the table down. Here are the collocates of Sakakibara Kyohei. A few rows come from parts of the name being counted as separate words, but the remaining words hint at the situations in which this person appears in the diary. Let us view the same relations as a diagram. In the top left panel, we click the tab called Links. Again, we type Sakakibara Kyohei into the search box at the bottom of the panel. Words are shown as nodes, and collocation relations as connecting lines. Following the lines shows which words cluster around this person. Clicking a node makes the other panels respond. In Trends at the top right, we now see how the frequency of Sakakibara Kyohei changes across the 3 documents. When the diagram surfaces an interesting connection, the basic workflow is to return to the Context panel and check the actual passages, moving back and forth between overview and text. In this video, we pasted 3 URLs to build a corpus, toured the default panels, configured stopwords, and examined the collocates of a person's name. All of this analysis is possible without any programming. Voyant Tools offers many more tools we did not cover today, such as TF-IDF and scatter plots. Load your own text in the browser, and the same analysis is ready right away. Do try it with your own materials.